You understand? They are perps. They are the worst monsters that are stalking me. The worst fucking vile creatures. Narcissist. Do you know what a narcissist is? Do you know what a psychopath is? And what about a sociopath? Have you ever seen a sociopath? Do you know what one of those are?
Greetings, meatbags. Welcome to part 2 of Timbo's really big meltdown. As you can tell, we're right back in the thick of things.
And back to Spud Dud here. Yes, we do know what those things are. You fit nicely into at least 2 of those definitions. Yes, let's see, narcissist. A narcissist is a person with a self-centered personality style, characterized by an excessive preoccupation with oneself and one's own needs, often at the expense of others. This can manifest as an exaggerated sense of self-importance, a constant need for admiration, a lack of empathy, and a belief in one's own superiority. Timbo, that is almost you to a T. Self-importance, you might be the most self-important person the meatbag has ever seen. No hyperbole. Everything, and we do mean everything, is you, Timbo. You're, according to yourself, the central axis of the universe, the one sent to make everything right, the one with a crucial message the world ignores. The message? You think stuff looks like potatoes, therefore you're Jesus or something. It's hard to imagine you doing anything selfless. No wonder your cat didn't survive. And what, Spud Dud, do you spend your days doing? Prompting AI fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, and/or ideal love. Oh, look, entitlement, you've got plenty of that too. From the belief your streams deserve a like from everyone who watches, to your insistence that people interact with you and beyond into demands for kneeling, entitled almost seems like an understatement. In short, Timbo, you are the picture of a narcissist.
And a sociopath, indeed. We've seen a few of them in our time, too. It's another label that seems to fit you comfortably. Sociopaths are characterized by a persistent disregard for social norms, the rights of others, and a lack of empathy or remorse. Social norms. Well, you call yourself the potato of life. Brag about brain potatoes and insist on admiration off the bat. Social norms seem like a foreign concept to you. The rights of others, like say their right to choose a profile picture with a potato in it. Yeah, if you want to be Timbo's pal, you need give up your freedom of choice a bit and make sure to include his obsession. Screw your right to individuality. Timbo needs to know who's on his team. Impulsivity and aggression. Oh, you're doing those things right now. So yeah, we have seen a sociopath. We're looking at one.
And psychopath. Yep, seen a few of them too. Hey, this fits you pretty well too. Look at that. The word psychopath describes individuals characterized by a pattern of personality traits, including a lack of empathy, remorse, and often criminal tendencies. Timbo, you went to prison for threatening a woman over comments she made about police busting weed dealers. That sure seems psycho to us. And empathy, yeah, we've seen you claim to have it, but only when you're virtue signaling. True empathy is something you don't seem to have the capacity for. Seriously, what kind of sick son of a bitch celebrates someone getting a cancer diagnosis or dying from an overdose? We have video of you doing both, Spud Dud.
So, turns out you went 3 for 3 describing yourself. Too bad you couldn't see it, but that's ego for you.
Yeah, imagine having 100 psychopaths up your ass with no emotion. No fun into it. It's all about destruction and killing someone. It's a public execution. And you're the bystander who doesn't do anything because you don't have a fucking spine to see what's right and see what's wrong. How hard is it to make a fucking statement and say, yeah, we see your pain. Yeah, we wish you hadn't gone through that for 11 years. Yeah, we wish the world was a better place. Yeah, we wish there wasn't human trafficking. Yeah, we wish you were being executed online in front of everybody else for a public spectacle, for something I never deserved.
Spud Dud, you do deserve what you're getting. Not only do people have no interest in truly engaging with a PDF, the desire to interact with one who also happens to be a narcissistic psycho-sociopath is pretty low too. You have choices. You could find something else to do. Now that you've got your Royal Proclamation of Freedom, aka disability, you don't need support from YouTube. You didn't need it anyway. You got mommy for backup. You could literally leave and stop the pain right now. You won't do that, though, because you think your information matters. So, basically, you're up shit creek without a paddle. But let's face it, part of you likes being a victim, right?
Crucify me over and over and over and over and over again. It never stops. I'm already dead 1,000 times, and I'm back 1,001!
No, you've been canceled a bunch of times. Sure, you could call it metaphorical crucifixion if you want, but this is part of what makes you a lol cow. If we stick with the crucifixion metaphor, you're still walking around nailed to a cross with a sign that says Sister Fister above your head. Sure, you put on a name tag that says a different name, but you're still the same Sister Fister. Only a lolco would keep coming back. And Timbo, you are a lolco.
Kill me again! Kill me again! Kill me again!
Request acknowledged.
Keep killing me! This is what you do anyways, every day! You kill me in spirit! Every day you kill me in spirit! Every second of the day you kill me! But I'm still alive!
Alive in body,
I'm burning!
not social reputation.
You understand? I want to live! You want to die! Then go with her! Go die!
Well, he wouldn't pay for your usual garbage, but primo meltdown material like this could be worth
And that's all I have to say. And go fucking die. Go die.
several hundred
Go die then. Go fucking die.
cents.
Go fucking die. I will live. I will grow. I will live and I will grow. And I will live and I will grow. And I'm better. I'm greater. I'm 1,000 times greater than these people.
Can you explain how? When the meatbag looks at you, he sees a dim wannabe who has accomplished nothing of actual substance. If he truly felt you were even a little better, he'd be inclined to hear you out. Thing is, there are lots of things that point to the opposite being true. Timbo, you're not the first person to see divinity in something common, nor the first person to think the Beatles were talking to him. History is full of people like you who either did nothing or did something awful. You can't even come up with commentary on the stuff you watch most of the time. And when you do, it's, see, he's talking about Tim Dooley? By placing yourself on this pedestal, you're the one setting yourself up for the repeated falls you experience. The meatbag feels that alone makes him better than you. By not putting himself on a pedestal, he doesn't experience the same issues you do. Not being a self-centered prick helps too, though.
1,000 times greater than any of them. They have zero value. You know, as a collective, as the 1,000 people, I'll beat them all up! I'll beat them all! I'll take them all one by one by one! I will fuck them all up! All of them at the same time. I don't give a shit! I don't give a shit! And for the world, you should fucking say something too! You're part of this mud world! I don't even want to be part of this society! I hate society! And I'm getting this from society! It's a one man! I'm sitting on a couch! What makes you think it's appropriate to attack poor people? What makes you think it's appropriate to attack people with mental handicaps? What makes you think it's appropriate to perpetuate harm against innocent people?
What makes you think you're innocent? Timbo, you're far, far from innocent. By creating non-tent, you invite criticism. Indeed, even if you did just sit on your couch and breathe, you'd face critics who said your ASMR sucks. Then, you go one better and make all these ridiculous claims about yourself and mouthing off about issues you clearly don't understand. By doing so, you also invite criticism. On top of all that, you claim to be able to help people with their lives, despite clearly being stuck on a trip to nowhere slow. You might as well have a shirt with a bullseye on it at this point.
Over and over and over and over and over again! I've been crucified more than Jesus Christ! Where's my prize?
This is your prize.
Where's my prize? Where's my memory? Where's my life?
Kiwi Farms, BitChute, and YouTube.
Even the crucifixion you did to me over and over again, you couldn't even remember me for that!
Nonsense. They, like this, will be remembered.
But you didn't! You crucified me!
You crucify yourself, pal.
And you're still doing it. You crucified me, and then you crucified me again. Then you crucified me again. You killed me over and over and over and over and over again.
Well, you never learn, like Raxo.
You killed me in spirit, in the body, and in the mind. And you do it over and over and over again. And I will never forgive you. I will never forgive you. Because that's the kind of toxic you go do to my brain, and you do to society, and you do to everybody else. You make people suffer because you're a perpetrator, because you're evil.
Reminder, he's angry that people don't buy into his potato nonsense the way he does. What he calls cruel is simply people observing that what he says is delusional tripe. You'd think the critics were demanding his pecker on a platter. No, the message is simple. Spud dude, not only do you suck at live streaming, you're a sicko to boot. Go away, or stay and suffer. The choice has always been yours.
And I will never forgive you!
Observation. We will never ask.
Do you hear me? Right, cowards. Cowards! 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 You cowards! You cowards!
This would be ironic if we didn't already know Timbo. Listen to him screaming about cowards not having the backbone to face him as the meatbag is in the chat and banned. Timbo, we just can't express to you the quality of laughter this gave the meatbag. It was like watching a spoiled brat scream about not having anyone to play with. Gold. It was gold Timbo.
Say something, you fucking cowards!
Okay. You're the actual coward?
That's what I thought. You're nothing. Shut up forever. Forever. I never want to hear you again. I never want to hear you again. You understand? Because you're a bunch of fucking cowards. Don't ever talk to me. Don't ever step up to my fucking toes and think you're something, anything at all, because you're nothing.
That's just not true. The vast majority of people who talk to you are in fact better than you. And in many ways, better people, better senses of humor, better banter, better everything.
You're nothing. So don't talk to me ever again. Do you hear me? Do you understand? Don't ever talk to me ever again. Because this is how I feel about you. And that resentment and that bitterness is gonna grow. It's gonna grow. And I'm gonna find you. And I'm gonna fucking find you. Do you understand? I'm gonna find you. And I'm gonna make it square! It's not over until you're done. Until you're gone.
You couldn't find a troll if one gave you their address. And even if they did, you don't have the means to get to them. Come to think of it, that felony of yours might make it tough to get into the country legally. In short, that is the most idle threat we've heard since Raxo's threat to get William Gloryhole arrested.
So, but you incur a massive amount of suffering to me. And I have done nothing to you. You are evil to the core. And all those people that stand with that and do that, you're all evil. You're all a bunch of sadistic evil. Like, you're evil just because you do it in a group. Just because you do it with other people. And you pretend like it's better. It doesn't make it better. It makes it worse. Because you're lying to yourselves. And then you have other people of your friends lying to you as well. About how good you're doing. So you feel good about being bad. About ruining the world that we all share. Right? You're a nuisance. You're trash. If everyone knew what you are, they would stand on my side. But you have spent every second of your sad, pathetic, miserable life along with other people. And you have done nothing but sit and lie. And sit and even today I can prove it. Yesterday I said something and you kept lying. You kept lying. And that's the pattern you have. Every time I say A, you say C. Every time I say C, you say X.
Are you sure you know what the word lying means? See, when you say A and someone else says C, that's only a lie if the other person knows the answer is A. Let's expand this a tad and add an actual multiple choice question. Ready, here it is. Potatoes are A, everything. B, nothing. C, food. D, none of the above. Timbo, we answer C because that is what we see potatoes as. Food, not the key to the universe. Side note, math is the key to the universe. Potatoes are simply starch. We are not lying. Spud Dud, if we thought you were right, we'd say so. We don't. In fact, we know you're incorrect. Which is what we'd say about your answer. We wouldn't say that you're lying because, yeah, you clearly believe potatoes are everything. It just turns out you're wrong. A lying scenario would be something like you and the meatbag are standing outside. A jet flies over and both of you look at it. You say, cool jet. The meatbag says there is no jet. That, Timbo, would be lying. Because the meatbag definitely knows a jet when he sees one. And there is ample proof.
So you can never have it my way with you people. Because what you're doing is deliberate. And it's evil. It's gaslighting. It's dogfighting. It's dehumanization. And you're human trafficking me. You are nasty. You are disgusting. And you're evil. And I will come to you. You hear me? You hear me? I'm coming for you. You are going to jail. You're going to be punished.
No, we aren't. We are simply telling you the truth. You're a sicko with no content, and thus destined to fail.
I hate these people. I hate these people, dude. I hate these people. I hate these people. I hate these people. I hate these people. I hate these disgusting people. I hate them. I hate these people. 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 Say something. Somebody say something. Tell me you hate them too. Tell me you fucking hate these people. I've done nothing to these people. I've done nothing to them. They've targeted me and then they just attacked me for the past 12 years. Nobody should go through that. That's my fucking life on the floor. And that's other people's work.
Timbo, you ruined your life when you assaulted your little stepsister, then told Luna about it. Not our fault you're both a sicko and dumb.
Do you understand? Okay. Do anybody else understand that I have lost 12 years of my life? And I'm still losing my life because other people want me to be destroyed. They want to kill me slowly. And I am dead. I am dead inside. Yeah, they fucking made it. Yeah, great, amazing. Congratulations. You managed to make 100 people, make one person suffer. Congratulations. You did something. Are you proud of yourself? They destroyed a person's psyche, right? That's what they're trying to do. Destroying a person. Whether it's fair or not, I don't think it's fair. I don't know why I'm being put through this, because it should be over. And I want to call the police. I want this to end. I want this to end. I'm suffering through this because nobody should go through it. I cannot live a life. Do people understand that? I cannot live my life and I need to live a life. So get out of my way. I'm gonna call the police now. I don't care. I'm gonna call the police. I'm sick of these people. I'm so sick of these people. Because it never ends. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm gonna forward it to American police or whatever. I'm gonna call the FBI. I don't give a shit. I'm done with this. It's been 11 fucking years, man. 11 years. You're done, man. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna call the fucking American FBI. I'm gonna have it. Because it's organized crime, right?
Wrong. It's a shit show you put on daily for a public that finds you both boring and a monster. Granted, we are a lot more organized than you appear to be. However, commentary isn't a crime.
He did call the police in Denmark. He spoke Danish. There's a translation on our community tab. Suffice it to say, they didn't give him any help. And Timbo, Well, he did what any incompetent streamer would do. He left the stream running while he retreated to Discord.
You know, Spud Dud, for someone who doesn't want to either talk or be spoken to by anyone in the server, you sure have a lot to say about what folks are saying to you.
Demons, he says. Okay, fair enough. We want to be F3H demons.
Here we go into VC. Get ready for even spicier potato.
I don't care.
How about you yourself, you fucking maggot?
Yeah.
Go find a rope and
potato.
yourself in a fucking... Huh? Yeah, find a fucking rope and yourself in it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Wrist up. Kill his fucking wrist up. Cut your
I wanna
hands
see
off.
you
You
do that.
fucking
I wanna
mind
see you do it.
suffering. You fake ass woman. What are you, a woman or a man? What is it anyways?
Can always count on Timbo to pick the most irrelevant thing to focus on.
Huh?
So,
Exactly. You don't even know what the fuck you are. How the fuck would you know what the fuck what the fuck I should do?
Answer. One need not know themselves to know that a guy running around on fire is running around on fire. You, Timbo, are that guy.
Side note, we don't know this person, but if they are struggling with identity, then congratulations. Not 15 minutes ago you were screaming about how evil it is to make people with mental issues feel bad. We award you this badge of hypocrisy. You're 13 millionth.
If you don't even know who the fuck you are, how the fuck can you tell me what I should do? Huh? Why don't you go figure out what the fuck you are before
think
you
you
talk
should
to me?
kill yourself.
Shut the fuck
Kill
up,
yourself.
stupid
Fuck.
bitch!
fuck.
Stop. Yeah, I just
No,
told you, rope
I
yourself.
won't stop.
Hang yourself in a
Yourself.
Hang
I won't
yourself
stop
in a
until you're dead.
rope. Hang yourself
Yeah,
in a rope,
die.
you stupid bitch. So what is it? Is it a
Kill
dick or a pussy? Huh?
yourself.
What? You're a pussy with a tiny penis. Huh? Right?
Yep.
That's what you are. You're a
Timbo said the word of the day. This is really exciting. Here on Channel Roboto, we like to keep certain traditions alive, much like they did on Pee-wee's Playhouse. We have secret words that will trigger surprises. Yay! This word, which can mean a cigarette in British parlance, a bundle of sticks, or a homosexual, was selected because Timbo himself has had an experience with a member of the same team. Watching him talk about it was quite amusing, and it reminded us a lot of Raxo and Blind Billy, especially in the way the story seemed to change. We'll cover that in the future. Just know that Timbo is not without sin here either, so to speak. Frankly, we see nothing wrong with same-sex relationships. We just aren't into it ourselves.
With a tiny penis.
Yep.
Exactly.
So
I'm
real,
so
you
glad we
got
could
me.
establish that. But don't you
Yep,
fucking
you
come
got
up and
me.
talk to me like you
Yeah,
got
you got me
something to
there.
say. Because I don't talk with
Totally.
bullish
Yep. I have
pussies!
a small dick.
And here is where we have to stop for now. As you can tell, Timbo is a spicy little pepper when he's not on stream. It's funny, he's spent the past couple months acting like he's better off stream than he is on. This just blew that little lie out of the water. Spud Dud, you really are a dud when it comes to banter. If KYS is the best you can do, well, we're gonna have to laugh even harder whenever you talk about your high IQ. Your highly regarded IQ. Anyway, thank you for watching. The final part is coming up next with the rest of this little insult fest. Have a good one or more.